Hello plant tribe and welcome back to Plants, Pots and Whatnots. If you are new here, welcome. It is lovely to have you. My name is Nikki. If you're returning, welcome back. It is amazing to see you as always. So today I'm a little bit jazzed. The beginning of last week, you guys have heard me talk about Crystal Star Nursery before. I've got some amazing Hoyas for them. They are doing wonderfully. And I actually got some more. They did a restock. And whew, I'm pretty excited about the ones I got. So this comes as great timing actually, because I know that today is Sunday. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but today is Sunday. Just this past Friday, Kaylee Ellen, if you don't know who that is, I'll link her video down below. If you don't know. Anyways, she did a video on her Hoya Rare Plant Index, which I think was long awaited from pretty much everybody across the board. I know personally that I was super excited to see it. And actually, I think almost all, if not all, of the plants that I got were on her list. So, if you haven't seen that, like I said, I'll link that down below. You should definitely go watch it. It is an amazing video. Okay, so if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then please feel free to stick around. I also have a little something special at the end. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the first plant that I got in my little Hoya haul is one that actually I've been wanting for quite some time, and I either haven't seen it, or if I have, it's been like crazy ridiculous price. So finally, A, I found one, and B, I found it for a decent price. So Hoya my gosh, Betsy Begonia, thank you, yes please. So I found a variegated Hoya Bella. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'll show you the plants that I got, and I will show you what they look like in a more full plant, or the fullest that I could find. And I will also show you what the flower looks like, because the flowers on these Hoyas, if you've never seen a Hoya flower, I personally have only seen a couple, and that's been in a store. None of mine have flowered yet, but we're just getting into spring. I have my fingers crossed. Anyways, and then I will explain some of the care tips that I have found. This is simply stuff that I have read. I encourage you, please, if you have any Hoya tips on any of these particular varieties, please throw them down in the comments. I would be grateful, and I'm sure others would as well. Okay, anyway, so Hoya Bella. So some things that I did find out about Hoya Bella is that it does not like to dry out between waterings. I did watch this one video, and the gentleman that was growing this beautiful, beautiful Hoya Bella said that he keeps his actually in a self-watering pot, so it keeps consistently moist. And so if you guys can verify that, if you have them, that would be great. They also like cooler temperatures, which I found interesting, than most other Hoyas. Most Hoyas like, you know, a more humid and warm environment, whereas Bellas like it to be a little bit cooler. So one other thing that I did find is that it does not like really bright light. It's more of like a medium-ish light kind of gal. So yeah, and these are the pictures of the flowers. Oh my goodness, they are adorable. They are dainty and white and pink, and they just look so delicate and cute. Okay, so that is my first plant from my Hoya haul, the variegated Hoya Bella. Okay, the second plant that I have on my little Hoya haul here is one that I am a real big fan of, those big, gorgeous, veiny-leaved Hoyas. And this one definitely checks both of those boxes. So this Hoya, from what I can gather, is fairly, like, it's more on the uncommon side than on the super common side. Like, you're probably not going to find this just in any old nursery. Definitely not in like a Home Depot sort of situation. So the next plant on my Hoya haul today is the Hoya Viola. So this one is so cool. Here's a picture of what it looks like when it's a little bit more mature. I couldn't find any pictures of a super full plant, but you kind of get the idea, right? These leaves get, they don't get too much bigger than this, maybe a smidgen, but they will get nice and green and veiny. And they're just a beautiful plant. And what's really cool about these is their flowers. Check these flowers out. They are so neat. They're like a creamy kind of yellowish kind of color, and they're really cool. So I couldn't find a whole lot of care tips on this particular Hoya. What I did find is it does, as most Hoyas do, not all, like warmer temperatures and more humidity. So that's about all I found about this Hoya. If you know, or if you have one, or you have any tips on the Hoya Viola, please let me know. From the only other thing that I read was it is a little bit more slow growing. So I've had my orchid spray out already, just like anyways, so that is the second plant on my Hoya haul today. Please let me know if you have any tips for me. I would appreciate them greatly. Hoya Viola. Okay, the third out of 4. Yes, sorry, I totally forgot to tell you. I got 4 Hoyas, so this is the third one. So the third Hoya on my list today is one that I saw, I think originally I saw this in Lessya's video. Lessya's Leaves. I will put her channel down there in the description. I'm sure you guys already are subscribed to her channel. If you're not, go check her out. She is the cutest thing ever, and she's just so sweet, and she's a bit of a Hoya head, so she has all kinds of Hoyas and has all kinds of Hoya knowledge. So anyways, I first saw this plant on her channel and I was like, what is that? I must have it. Now that was quite some time ago, and I've finally been able to get my hands on it. So without further ado, the third plant on my Hoya haul, is the Hoya Lacanoza Eskimo Silver. So I'm not going to be able to get any of these like super close, but here's a photo of what this plant looks like when it's a little bit more mature and full. It is really pretty. This is another one of those plants that I couldn't really find a whole lot of information on. I found that they do, I just bit my tongue. I find that they do appreciate more of a dappled bright light as opposed to like a direct bright light, but they do like it quite bright, if that makes any sense. So again, if you guys could confirm, that would be great. Here is a picture of the flowers that are on this guy. They are so super cute and fuzzy, and you just want to like squish their cheeks. I'm aware that they don't really have cheeks. Anyways, so this guy is really cool. I don't have any other tips that I have found other than that. So if you're watching and you know anything about this plant, please help us all out. Throw us a bone and let us know. It would be greatly appreciated. So that is the third plant on my list, the Hoya Lacanoza Eskimo Silver. Okay, we have made it to the end of my Hoya haul. The last plant that I have on my Hoya haul, I first actually saw on James's channel. James is super cool. He's from the UK. He is totally into usually aeroids, but I think he's caught a bit of the Hoya bug lately. I will link James's channel down below. You should definitely go check him out. He's got some super cool plants, and it's just fun to listen to him talk. Do like me a good accent. Anyways, so this plant is a little bit different than a lot of Hoyas. It just kind of seems to be coming on the scene lately. I haven't seen a whole ton about it, but I saw it there and I totally jumped on it before this plant explodes and then everybody wants it and it's crazy expensive. This is one of those Hoyas, you either love it or you hate it. This is at least what I'm hearing. So the last plant on my Hoya haul is the Hoya Umbrata. So this plant is really cool. It's a little bit different than more of the traditional Hoyas that we're used to seeing. Reason being is that this plant is actually a shingler. So I have seen them in baskets hanging down and they kind of just look like this, but like they'll just kind of dangle. My goal with this plant is I need to see this guy shingle. So I'm going to try, once he starts to grow a little bit, I'm gonna try to get him shingling on a plank. That's the ultimate goal here with this guy. So if I can get him a little closer, he's got some really cool markings. And you can see, I don't even know if I can get him apart. Let me see if I can. So if we can look in there, that's a good shot. So the little roots in there, you see it's kind of like a purpley on the inside, which is also really cool. So those little roots on the inside there are what actually, obviously, will climb on and grip to whatever it's shingling up. So really cool plant. Here is a photo of what a little bit bigger, more mature plant looks like. Really neat. They're so cool. And I just had to have this guy because it's different and quirky and because I want to make them shingle. So some tips that I found out about this plant are as follows. So these guys like bright light, not like right in the sun all day kind of bright, but definitely like a more bright light than you would probably give a lot of the other Hoyas. It does like higher humidity, so you're looking above 60, probably 60 to 70% would probably be in the ideal range for these guys. They do like warmer temperatures, as most Hoyas do, with the exception of Bella because she's a diva. I guess she just has to be different. Also, here is a photo of the flowers on these plants. Seriously? I can't wait until these braces come off. It's also funny that I think that's gonna make a difference. So here's a photo of these flowers and they are a creamy yellow and they are fuzzy and they are really cute, a little bit different looking, and I really like that. Different is good. It is good that we're all different. Okay, that is the last plant on my Hoya haul today. Again, if you have any tips and tricks on any of the Hoyas that I've mentioned in this video, please go ahead and let me know, let others know, throw them down in the comments. We would all appreciate this. What are you doing, Nikki? Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And here we are going to insert our subscriber Plant Tribe commenter from my last video. Today's Plant Tribe comment comes from Jennifer Thompson. Jennifer, thank you so much for all of your kind words all of the time. I am so glad you're here. Thank you so very much. So as I stated in my last video also, every video I'm going to give you guys some homework because I would like for you guys to have a chance to be seen on my channel and just as like give back sort of thing. So last video, I had you guys send me your #1 plant that's in your collection right now. So we're going to continue that throughout this week. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and find me on Instagram. Here's my Instagram handle. Please go ahead and find me and send me a picture of your #1 plant in your collection currently, and just explain to me why. Oh, please send me your name also. Some people have like, you know, different Instagram names and they don't have like their name, or if you don't want that included, please let me know as well. But I'd love to be able to feature some. So here, without further ado, is today's Instagram favorite plant folks. Our very first favorite plant from Instagram comes from Katie. Katie's favorite plant in her collection is her Calathea macuyana, which actually has started her entire obsession with calatheas. Thank you so much, Katie, for sharing your favorite plant with me. And that basically wraps up the video for today. Thank you guys so much for liking and watching and commenting and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. It is a huge help to my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Okay guys, I love you all to bitty bits. Have a great day, night, week, month, and year, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah! Hello Plant Tribe and welcome back to Plants, Pots, and Whatnots. If you are new here, my name is Nikki. If you are returning, do you ever do that? You have like lip gloss or lip chap and you get like giant dog fur stuck in it? Let's do this again. There's more hair. Dog. What else? I have notes. That's pretty much it.